Hey everybody, it's Ferna. I'm only like an hour late. Actually, I've been on YouTube and not realizing it wasn't streaming here, and I finally figured out the problem. And as you guys know, technology is not my friend. So, anyways, I want to show you on my Facebook page how to make this card. It's really cute. I'm going to go to my project view. If you're on watching, say hi. Um, I'd love to know where you're from. I'd love to know somebody's watching. Okay. So anyways, tomorrow, you guys may know that bundles, the stamp sets and dies are going to be an extra 10% off. So this is one of those sets that you could get. So normally the bundle is 10% off. And tomorrow you get an extra 10% through the end of June, not just tomorrow. So any bundle that's a stamp set and a die. So bear that in mind. Also, my ordering special this month is I'm still doing the mystery boxes, guys, with an order of $75 or more before tax and shipping. I'll send you a mystery box. To begin with, it'll be a $50 value. I have a lot of beautiful retired stuff. I have new stuff. I have gently used stamp set bundles, and I have a few to send out from orders from last week. So if you're interested in that, you can use this host code at checkout, and then I'll know with your order of $75 or more that you're interested in the mystery box and you would like a mystery box. So I also want to thank Margaret for sharing last week. And Margaret, if you are, I will be sending some new gems to you. And for anybody that's watching, you can share and be put into drawing for some goodies, free goodies, and Margaret will get a new set of current gems. So anyways, I'm going to show you how to make this cute card. It's called an arrow card, and I saw Tammy White make one on her YouTube channel using, I think it was the Thoughtful Journey Designer Series paper. So I am using the Lily Pond Lane Designer Series paper, which is absolutely darling, adorable paper. So cute. It's some that you're going to want to have in your stash. And I'm using the Charming Duck Pond bundle. And so that is right here. Let me show you that really quick. Here's the Charming Duck Pond bundle with the ducks and cute sentiments, and the dies are fabulous. And by the way, on my right hand, I have two cuts I've managed this week between gardening and having grandkids and all that. So I've learned that children's Band-Aids are great because they're small and they stay on good. So anyways, that's that. All right, we're going to start with a piece of thick basic white cardstock that is 8.5 by 5.5 to make this card. And I've already scored it in the middle at 4.25. We're going to turn it to one of the ends and we're going to mark in the middle. So we're going to mark where the middle is just very lightly with a pencil. All right, so I'm at 2 3/4 will be the middle of the top. So I'm lining up my corner here at 2 3/4 of an inch. I'm going to mark right here very lightly, that tiny little dot there, okay? And I'm going to do some marking on each of the sides. So I'm going to turn it on this side, and I want to go 2 1/8 of an inch down. So this second tick mark right here is 2 1/8 of an inch. All right. And I've got it lined up straight across there. So I'm going to mark it right there, 2 1/8 of an inch. I'm going to turn it, or I'm not going to turn it. I'm going to slide it down. I'm going to do this side down here at the bottom of my trimmer. So here's 2 1/8 of an inch. It's the second skinny tick mark. I've got that lined up straight this way, and I'm going to mark a tiny dot right there. Now we're going to do some scoring to get this card shape. We're going to score first from our center dot. Let me move this back down. From our center dot down to this mark. So I've got them both lined up in the bed of the cutting blade. Right here like that. And I'm going to score it. All right. I'm going to turn it and I'm going to score from the center to this mark here. And I've got them both lined up in the center of the cutting track there. All right, so we've got this arrow going on right there. Okay, if you're watching, say hi. Tell me where you're from. I love to see where people are from. We're going to do some more scoring here. And we're going to go from the center to my center score line down here. So from here down to here, we're going to score. Just like that. And we're going to do the same thing on this side from here down to our center line here, our center score line. Okay, so now we've got 2 arrow. Hey, Mom. Oh, I'm so glad you're on there. My mom got fresh strawberries today. Oh boy, I can't wait to have some fresh strawberries. Kind of early, I think. All right, so we've got an arrow this way and we've got an arrow that way. I don't know if you guys can see it on here. All right, so we're going to fold the one that goes all the way down to the middle score line. We're going to fold and burnish that in. And then the one that is the shorter one, we're going to fold and out. And you want to kind of take your finger to the top here so that gets a nice crease on the end there. All right, and you can, I should erase that. This is a great eraser. It actually will erase ink, and it's made for that. It's made by Tombow. You can get this on Amazon. It's a mono eraser. And we'll get rid of this one right there. All right, so the same thing on this side. We're going to go in on the score line that goes all the way down to the center of the card. And then we're going to fold this one out. Same thing, you want to watch this up here on the end. Okay. We've got a little bump there. We don't want little bumps. No, we don't. Let's see if I can get that out of there. All right. I think I'm going to have to live with it for now. I'm going to go this side. Maybe that straightened it out. That's better. Okay, so there's our arrow fold, and then this will, oh, I didn't burnish the center. This will fold down like this. And I'm just going to burnish it back this way too on this side. I was thinking about trying this with designer series paper. I think it's because it's not folded right there. There. All right. So So let's add our layers on the inside. And I have a piece of the Lily Pond Lane Designer Series paper. It's 5 by 3 3/4, and a piece of the Peach Pie cardstock that is 5 1/4 by 4. I will add a link for my block so you can grab the project sheet that has the measurements on it. And then you will have the video to watch to see how to make it. Okay, and then we are going to add this to the center of our card. I saw Tammy White, I don't remember if I said that, make this, a different one. I guess I did say that. She used the Thoughtful Journey Designer Series paper. That paper is so beautiful. So this, the Lily Pond Designer Series paper and the Charming Ducks Pond, this set is going to be my Get in the Mail for June. If you're interested, I'll be putting out more information about that probably tomorrow. So I'm going to take a piece of scrap paper here, and we're going to stamp a little frog. And my paper's down here. I'm just grabbing it. And I'm going to use Pretty Peacock. The colors in this Designer Series paper are Pretty Peacock, Pretty in Pink, Peach Pie, Gray Granite, and I think Granny Apple Green are the different colors. So let's use, for our frog outline, let's use Pretty Peacock. Okay, and I'm going to stamp him right there. I got a lot of ink in that block. And then there's a fill in here. I'm going to use Granny Apple Green. And you kind of line up the eyes to color him in. And I'm going to bring in my Lemon Lime Twist marker, color in that lily pad. And we need a little yellow on his belly. This is Daffodil Delight. So there's our little frog. And I have already die cut one out with the die that goes with him. So save a little time. All right, so let's put him over here. And we need a dimensional. Okay, we're gonna put him on that lily pad right there. Let's see if we need to, let's move him over a little bit. Like about there, I think. So when we close that, okay, so that point is still bugging me. I think it didn't get scored right to the end there, is what the problem is. See if I can fix it. All right, so we're going to add, let's add our Designer Series paper on the top here, and I'll show you how to do that. Now, all of this Designer Series paper is from the Lily Pad Lane pack. This is my favorite. I love that pink on there. So we are going to start with two pieces that are 5.5 by 4.25. We've got the peach pie and cardstock, and we've got the designer series paper with the peach pie colored flowers. So we're going to do the same thing on these. We're going to mark it at 2 3/4, the center mark, and we're going to cut it. That one's marked, and this one will mark. And we're going to cut it down diagonally to the opposite corner. So this is going here in the center. That's going there. And we're going to cut it like that. The same thing on this side. Point goes there. And the end, you want to be pretty exact, like that. So there's our designer series paper. Let's cut our cardstock. Now the cardstock, I'm going to start in the middle of the cardstock, and then it won't bend it. Sometimes on the ends it'll bend it if it's hard for the blade to get through it. That one worked okay. All right, so we've got our two triangle shapes are the same size. We're going to, on the longest side, we're going to cut of the cardstock, we're going to cut off 1/2 inch. I've got this at 1/2 inch here. I'm going to cut that piece off there. All right, on the longest side of our designer series paper, we're going to lay it at 3/4 inch and cut it. Right like that. Okay, so we're done with the trimmer. I'm going to bring these back in, and this will layer on top of my cardstock like that. I have a little border all the way around it. So let's see here. I'm going to move this over just a little bit, and I'm having trouble with my Band-Aids. Okay. All right, so this is going to go on the center of the upper part of our card. And it's going to go on here. I'm going to put it on there just like that. I'll move over just a little bit here. Okay. My hands are sticky. I'm going to wipe off my hand. All right. So let's add the sentiment on to the top. I got to grab my labels. I forgot to grab them. Okay, these labels are die cut with the Unbounded Beauty die set. And we've got this one right here. And I'm going to use one of the sentiments in the Charming Duck Pond stamp set. And I'm going to use Pretty Peacock. It says, "Hello, friend." I'm going to stamp it towards the top because I'm going to add a lily pad below that. All right, and for the inside of our card, we're going to stamp "Happy Birthday." And these are this is also from the Charming Duck Pond stamp set. All right. So let's decorate this right here. Hello, friend. And I have die cut using the Charming Duck Pond. It's kind of a funny name for this setting. Anyways, the dies I've used to cut these little lily pads. I'm going to clean the end of my glue press. All right, these are going to sit down right here. About like that. Maybe pull that over just a little. And then we have some little die cut water lily blooms. And I've used the Pretty in Pink Designer Series paper to die cut these, but there's probably paper pink in this Designer Series paper that you could die cut them out of. Grab the other one. And I will be, my kit in the mail this month is with this set. If you're interested in that, I'll be sending out the information about it. Okay, there's our little label. Isn't that cute? And there's so much bulk already to this card, I'm not using dimensionals for the label. I'm just going to add it like that. And I didn't think about the pink with the peach pie, but I'm going to leave it for now. It's not bad anyways. Okay, and then we need to add our inside sentiment. Our happy birthday, and that is going to go right up here. Happy birthday. Maybe over just a tad there. Okay, so let's do a little stamping on the back. We're gonna stamp the cattails. We have a pond. We had so many cattails a while ago that we drained the pond, cleaned the whole thing out. So we try to keep them pulled. All right, so there's our cattail, and then the little cattails themselves, I'm going to use pecan pie. And we'll just ink it up with pecan pie. And you can see the stems are here. And so these are just going to go, whoops, upside down. Right above those stems like that. And then you could write your sentiment on the back here. So there's our card. Whoops. It says, hello, friend. And you lift it up. And it's like that on the inside. This one is with little darker colors. And it has that on the back. This one is my favorite with Pretty in Pink. And it says happy birthday. And it has that on the back. So, hey, I hope you've enjoyed these. And I'll be showing more of the cards with this set this week. And have a great week. Take care.